The cannabis industry continues to expand every day, with estimates showing legal sales of marijuana to grow to more than $20 billion by 2022. The sector will provide an additional 340,000 jobs.
The cannabis marketplace has been an exciting marketplace for many years and will continue to be that way as we go forward. As legalization and acceptance of cannabis becomes stronger, and not just in the US, but in a worldwide basis, people are going to begin to understand the power of the cannabis plant from a medical perspective and a therapeutic perspective. And it's important as that happens that a clean, reproducible product is put into the marketplace.
The reintroduction of terpenes post-extraction has gained popularity as the market moves toward meeting customer demands for both the potential therapeutic effects and customer preferences.
With advances in technology in the extraction of cannabis concentrates, the concentrates are increasing in purity, with many popular extraction techniques resulting in the loss of terpenes in the original strain. To solve this problem, many cannabis manufacturers are mixing terpenes into their oil, giving the resultant distillate the pleasant flavor, aroma, and effect, and allowing it to be used in vape cartridges and dab rings, and making their final products overall market acceptance. The goal for the cannabis manufacturer is to obtain clean, contaminant-free, consistent, cost-effective terpene raw materials. Terpenes all originally came from nature and they're isolated from different plants. So whether it's a pepper plant or a clove plant or a lemon peel, that's what makes up the smell of a lemon is a lemon terpene. The cannabis plant has over 200 terpenes that have been isolated from different strains of cannabis. But terpenes is what helps to make a strain, the strain, it identifies it. So if it's Blue Dream, it has terpenes in it that give you that blueberry, fruity type of experience. So you can get those terpenes from cannabis, but that's expensive. You're utilizing all your extraction techniques to get that, and you can't ship across state lines because it's a federally legal substance. If you get that same terpene from a tea leaf or from a pepper plant, it's much less expensive because they're widely available. You can ship them across state lines. A molecule is a molecule, so it's the same chemical. It's all from nature, so it's organic. You can distill them and clean them up so there's no contaminants in them. So what we're able to do is get the same depth of note of a terpene and its profile into a blend like Blue Dream without having to actually distill it from the cannabis plant itself.
By putting clients first, Ricca Chemical Company, founded by Dr. Paul Ricca in 1975, has grown to be the premier supplier of high-quality standards, solutions, solvents, acids, bases, titrants, and much more.
So Ricca is a company that has been in the marketplace for 40 plus years, serving pharmaceutical companies, biotech, food and beverage, and industry in general. And when we first started, we believed it was important to develop products with the tightest specifications in the marketplace. We knew that's what the market needed, and that's what our customers wanted. And we've been doing that for the 40 years we're here. We're a manufacturer of a broad range of chemicals, acids, solvents, solutions, and custom products. Tightest specifications in the marketplace. Along the time, we've also become ISO certified. Currently, we're ISO 9001-2015, and we're CGMP compliant. Believe it or not, terpenes today are really considered food grade. And as the cannabis marketplace is evolving, the regulations in the cannabis marketplace are tighter than they are from a food perspective. There are stronger requirements for pesticide testing and residual testing in the cannabis market more than there is in the food marketplace. So we believe it's important to make sure that we bring products that don't just exceed those requirements today, but will really be ready for the future. The marketplace needs consistent, reliable products from a raw material perspective as well as a finished product, and Ricca is bringing that today and will continue to bring that in the future.
Ricca's line of isolate terpenes and terpene strains are 100% free of fillers, solventless, natural, organic, and food grade, and are produced under stringent processes to deliver the ultimate flavor experience.
What makes our Ricca process innovative is that we make sure that there is no contamination in our products. So we have a zero tolerance policy. No residual solvents, no pesticides. The first thing that Ricca Chemical does when we procure raw materials is to audit our suppliers. We want to make sure that they're following all the rules and regulations that are required by the US government, Texas government, and we want to make sure that what they're doing makes sense to us. Then we request samples of these chemicals so we can test them to make sure that we're not getting something that they say isn't in there. Once we've tested those samples and approved them, we order larger quantities of the raw materials and we repeat all of the testing. We make our final products, and if those products pass testing, then we approve those supplies and we can continue buying materials.
As the industry continues to gather steam, finding high-quality, reliable suppliers has become crucial when sourcing ingredients for cannabis-infused products.
So the described RICA process assures that the cannabis manufacturer receives a clean, consistent, ready-made terpene product produced under an ISO quality management system by chemists to the tightest specifications to use in their products, along with a full documentation package to attest to those results. This documentation provides full traceability for the cannabis manufacturing of the terpene raw material. We work with many customers to create ready-made proprietary terpene blends just for their brands, where the customer has the assurance that we protect their IP critical to their brand promise.
As we look at the marketplace going forward, there's no doubt about it that the cannabis market is going to continue to grow. As we've already talked about, legalization is happening on a worldwide basis, and it will continue to happen as we go forward. It's important as that happens, more requirements and regulations will come into place to make sure that products are produced within tolerances that are acceptable, that how the product is labeled is accurate, because it's important as a consumer that you want to make sure that what you are buying is actually really what it is. I think it's going to happen to be that what will happen in cannabis will be similar to what we see in the pharmaceutical and the food industries today. Currently, manufacturers in the cannabis space are getting ready for what's going to happen. And it's important as they do that, they look at their manufacturing processes, they look at their partners that they are working with, and that they utilize suppliers that they have confidence in, who have practices in place and are ISO certified. This is RICA. This is what we have done for 40 years with our customers, and this is what we will continue to do as the cannabis market evolves.
For more information, visit ricachemical.com.